Man, the game loads a lot faster after this most recent patch, too. Yo, what's up, Trika? How's it hanging, man? Alright. Oh, that's right. This thing was all sorts of busted. No bonuses on anything yet. Oh, I was going to say, supercharged. Awesome, I can use some of the parts. Never mind. It just needs door panels. Paint it with the factory color. Let's take that order. That's super quick. Hey, what's up, Eternal? Oops. I keep running into that door. Oh, you're eating lunch. Awesome. $2,100 for spending $1,000 in the paint shop. Well worth. Okay, so you know what I need to do? I need to open up my inventory tracker. That right there. Alright, awesome. Let's make sure it's accurate. The pump, the rod cap, the side mirror, the fuel rail, power steering, 2 different oil pans, engine head cover, engine head, gearbox, supercharger, a sway bar, and a fuel pump. Cool. It is up to date. And I heard another car come in. Replace body parts. How am I going to turn down a car that easy to fix? Hood, left front door, left front fender. That's right. This is left. Left fender, left door. Front bumper, right tail light, left side mirror. Front bumper, got the left side mirror, right tail light, and the front right door window. Okay. This is the what? Grand Mojave. Level 34, what skills did you take? None. There are no skills at level 34. Or at level 33, or at level 32. So I've, since like 2 days ago, I've gotten no additional skills. Grand Mojave. However, when I level up again, I will gain access to 3, you take 4 at level 35, you take 3 at level 35. So I guess it was 33 and 34 there were no skills. 32 must have had one. Oh no, 32 I leveled up something that was way back from like level 7 or something. Okay, I needed the hood. I need the front left fender, front left door, front left side mirror, right tail light, and the front right door window. Front right door window. I think that's all I need. Oh, I needed one of the bumpers too. Front bumper. Assembly. Front bumper goes on there. Throw the license plate back in. New hood. The fender. The door. This window. This mirror. And then this window. And this tail light. Get out of here. Okay. Now, let's take these wheels off because they are gross. There is so much gross on this car. This is the story car, isn't it? Yes. Let's... crud. Let me run a couple of tests on the engine real quick. See how far down into the engine I need to go. ABS module. That I can already see. Compressor. Let me see them pistons. The crankshaft. Shit. Okay. I can stop testing stuff now. Let's just start taking it all apart. Take out the brake servo. That's got to get replaced. That battery can't be good. Actually, it is. Apparently 47% is the base. The module's got to come out. That pump also has to come out. It's like that pump's got to be close to 0%. That thing just looks gross. Alright, we'll take that out. Take the radiator out. Those are all 47s. Okay. Missing part. Car. Yeah. It's like, so, car's busted. Thanks, man. This game is so helpful. Whoa, what was that? It was like a quick zoom in and out on nothing. Pop that off of there. Alternator's got to come out. Actually, it probably didn't. I could probably have left it attached. But I'm going to have to take the crankshaft out, so... Alright. Detach the exhaust manifolds. It's gonna be nice if a lot of these things are 47 and I don't have to replace any of it. Those are all 47s. This looks like it's better than 47s right here, actually. Nope, I was wrong. It was a miracle when they got rid of those valve push rods and started putting in camshafts. Oh, it makes dismantling the engine so much easier. Alright, so there's all that. Not much else I can do in here. Starters from under the car. take all these tires off. They're all gross. Check the Conrads. You mean the Conrods? Oh! Get wrecked me! Get that out of here. Ugh. Ugh. This under this car is just atrocious. Okay, that comes out. Let's take that oil filter out. 25%. The starter's got to come off. All right. I'm just glad I have this nice, neat little warehouse inventory thing now. It has proven to be super useful. Version 1.01 is working exceptionally well. Drop and give me 20. Oh, pistons next, that's right. Whoops. Nope, engine block, please. Back up. Oh, wait. Yeah. Like this and stuff. Oh. All the stuff is just torn up, dude. Alright, crankshaft can come out. Awesome. Sway bar comes out. Pull that out, and pull that out. Good lord. How are we looking? Oh my god, there's so many parts I haven't discovered yet. Look at that huge list of undiscovered parts. That shock absorber's got to come out. That sway bar's got to come out. I'm half tempted to just dismantle this whole damn thing. There's so much broken. That. 17%. That's got to come out of there. That bushing cannot be 47%. No way in hell. Probably the same with that one. 6. Awesome. That one looks 47. That one looks 47. Yes. This one? That looks about 47. That spring, however, does not. 23. The cap looks okay. Let's come over here. That doesn't look good either. 22, 25. Well, 47. Okay, let's put that back on. What do we got up here? These look rough. $12. 20. Alright, now how are we looking? So there's a part there near the rear. And 2 parts near the front. 4 parts near the front. Okay, so there's one in the rear still. Let's go back over there. Could be this thing. Oh, that was 47. $47. Oh, there it is. 15. Alright, so that's everything in the rear of the vehicle. Okay. This takes place between front drive axle B and front drive axle A, and this takes place between the front drive axle A and the sway bar B. So those have got to be up front. Let's do some investigative reporting here. This is all turning up orange so far, which is promising. Could be part of the shocks. Let's just dismount the shocks. That'll be easiest. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, looks like we're good there. Separate that. I am literally 1 experience point away from 35. It says 13,974 out of 13,974, but it still lists me as level 34. That just means the next thing that I do will fix the car. Or level me, whatever. Go disassemble something. I have been. That's not giving me experience. Disassembly doesn't help, apparently. Oh, you mean take one other thing off the car. You don't get experience just for taking random stuff off the car. You have to take off parts that are important. Otherwise, you could You could power level by completely disassembling cars and reassembling them over and over again. Okay, all the tires have been disassembled. The shocks have been disassembled. So, let's go into the inventory. So, I need 2 front springs and 2 front absorber caps. Two front springs, 2 front shock absorber caps. Now we'll go reassemble those. Now if I put these back on the car, they should give me the experience I need. Ding. For lack of a better sound there. Toolbox. Level me. Alright, cool. So now I get 50% increase in walking speed. You can now repair body parts, so now I will actually start doing that. 50% cheaper levels of parking. The next... after 1.2 patch came out, they stated that in the next upcoming month, one of the patches will include unlocking additional levels of parking. So I'll be able to get them cheaper once they're introduced. Let's make sure those shocks are happy. Yes, yes they are. And they're not complaining about the shock themselves, just the cap and the spring. That's what I was hoping for. Let's see if we can fix any of this. You only have 1 car? I've got 3 cars in there, actually. I'll have you know. All the repairs have to be 100%, so you just fix everything to their max. I wish I could order this in reverse. Would be handy. You missed so much. You missed this morning's stream. A lot happened this morning. I bought 2 cars. Fixed up one of them. Got it to like 97%, but there's a bug in the car that won't let me get it any better. Nope. None of those buttons do what you had suggested, Trika, unfortunately. And holding down doesn't do it any faster. Holding right doesn't do it any faster. Scrolling is a little faster, but not... Actually, scrolling's a lot faster. Let's just do that. Okay. So that's all those things repaired. Everything I can repair has been fixed. Now, drive axle? No. Steering rack? Yes. Sway bar? No. Inner tie rods both need to get replaced. Okay, front drive axle delta and front sway bar bravo. Front drive axle delta. Front sway bravo. Oh, and I need 2 inner tie rods. Okay, so we can pop that in there. Pop that in there. These drive axles, front drive axle alphas need to get purchased. Front drive axle alpha, 2 of those. Pop those puppies on there. Is this okay? That one was the broken one. Okay, 2 outer tie rods. Let's go ahead and get 2 sway bar front end link Bravos, just so I don't have to worry about those. Sway, Bravo, 2. Tie rods, both outers. Go to the other side. Another drive axle gets replaced. This tie gets replaced. This tie gets replaced. Okay. Rubber bushings, I need at least 6. I might need more than that. These 4 were all definitely damaged. So they're all going to be brand new. Okay. Brake disc vented. Those are both 47. Pads. All 4 pads need to get replaced. Calipers are all 47, and so are the cylinders. Excellent. So should not complain about those. Okay, is there anything else under here I need to attach? Oh god, yeah, crankshaft. That's kind of important, I think. Did I get a new oil filter? I don't think I did. Flywheel was 47. Wait, that wasn't 47. That was 32. I need the ring, and I need the pressure plate. But I don't think I need the clutch plate. $47. Okay, good. Put the ring on there. And the gearbox was... Oh, I repaired it. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to put the transfer case on, which I also fixed. Put that small front drive axle, the big drive axle. Starter. Oh, the starter needs to get replaced. Do I have one of those? I do not. Also, Trika, I don't know how difficult this would be to add to your inventory management tool. So, I mean, take this request with a grain of salt. But one request I'd like to make is sorting by part name. How do you get the repair bench to work? You're level 12 and you cannot use it. 2 things. At level 12, you've unlocked it, right? Oh, yeah, you get a repair bench at 4. Okay. The other thing is, only certain items can be repaired at the repair bench. Like, if you look here, depending on what you've got, usually brakes cannot be repaired at the repair bench. Shocks cannot be repaired at the repair bench, even the broken apart shocks. Bushings cannot be repaired. I don't think any exhaust parts can get repaired. It's primarily a small list of engine components and some of the suspension. but mostly nothing else can get repaired. Also, if the percentage is already too low, like even if I could repair a rubber bushing, this is at 5%, the game won't let me try to repair it. Oh, it's already in there? Oh, now I feel dumb. Hold on. Click on the column header. Oh, I'm right-clicking. Oh. Well, damn. But I mean, in theory, if you have the right, if you have parts that can be repaired, they should show up. Like if you click on the bench, does it just show, you have no items. Yeah, if you have no items, then you just don't have anything to repair. I don't really get into the habit of going to the repair bench every time. I've kind of gotten into the habit, Trolley, of only going to the repair bench after I've finished a vehicle. And then I take the parts I have repaired. So, like, if there's a damaged part, I just buy a new one. I don't even try to repair it. I thought that's how you earn money on scrap cars and stuff. It is how you earn money on scrap cars. But you can't repair everything. And sometimes, for example, sometimes you'll go to the junkyard and you'll pick up something and you'll go, oh my god, if I could take this engine block back to my, my shop and repair it. Sometimes you won't be able to repair it. The game just won't let you do it. And it sucks, but, you know. Yeah, what's up, Skid? Have this wet mop in your face? I know, right? Alright, we're gonna put the power steering pump. No, we're not. The radiator was good, and I think the fan was all good. It was. Okay, brake servo. What about the heads? The heads are good. You used like $8,000 on stuff that couldn't get repaired. Yeah, I went to the junkyard. I didn't spend that much. I spent like $400 on stuff. And I don't know. I would say about 2/3 of it could not be repaired. And it sucks, but because of how low dollar you actually ended up spending, fixing one massive item will easily save you all that money. So it's a little bit of a gamble, but I would say it's worth it in the long run. Bought this car in the junkyard, cost like $6 grand. Like everything needed fixing. Yeah. That's Car Mechanic Simulator for you. Sometimes you're gonna get the short end of the stick, you know? Sucks, but it happens. Pop all these on there. You can charge batteries now. What? You're gonna have to explain yourself, MWR. Okay, there's all that. Are these belts good enough, or are these belts trash? Oh, they're good enough. You need a tool for that? Oh, you're asking. Sorry. The question was if I was going in, plus if I fixed the car, if it was worth it. In the long run, it will be worth it. Sometimes you're gonna get a car, or you're gonna get parts, and you're gonna lose money on it. But in the long run, if you quote unquote gamble on it enough, you're gonna win overall. Over by the interior cleaning cart is a battery charger? What? Alright, I'm gonna have to check that out. When was that added? Or has that been there the whole time and just nobody noticed? Idler roller A. Those are all good. Newest patch, perhaps? Possible. Let's throw this header back on. Or the head cover, actually. But yeah, I feel like overall it's worth it, yeah. I mean, I've only gone once, and I have yet to lose money on it. So I'm sure I'm going to eventually go there and buy $10,000 worth of stuff and make like 200 bucks. But I spent like 600 bucks this last time and made like 2 grand. So that was worth. And I haven't made the money yet. I just have like, I have a gearbox, I have a supercharger. Well, the supercharger wasn't there. I have an engine head and an engine head cover, all from the junkyard, none of which I had to pay for. And they're all 100% now, because I fixed them. The tuning valve. Simple explanation? I don't know your question. The tuning valve? I don't understand what you're asking. Or tuning value. Sorry. If I learn to read, I can answer your question better. Well, it doesn't work right now. If you're talking about the dyno, it's disabled. You also read tuning valve? Okay, at least I'm not the only one. But yeah, the dyno is currently disabled. So, it's not really worth it at the moment. Eventually, customers will come into your shop and ask that you tune their car, so it'll be a requirement. And it'll be good to do on your own vehicle, but I don't really see it being vital on a customer that doesn't want it. You know, if they don't specifically ask for it, I wouldn't do it. Or I wouldn't do it all the time. Oh, oh! Yeah, that's based off of taking it to the dyno and actually fixing it. Tuning value 0%. So if you take it to the dyno and make a bunch of adjustments, eventually you can get this to 100% and the car will be at peak performance. Really, I really only see the benefit of that for if you're going to take the car to the racetrack, which I don't really plan to do. Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, or more money, exactly. You could sell it at auction for a higher value. What am I missing here? Okay.
And this is my favorite
streamer
on
Twitch. Hey, MWR Gaming. Thanks for the subscription, man. Welcome to the red shirts, my friend. Brake servo and an air filter. I need a brake servo, air filter. Now you can put Mindy's in the chat. Like her. Yeah, Mindy. She's real. Okay. Air filter, brake servo, put the cover back on there. These darn little clips. Actually, I just noticed my webcam is off. Hold on. Not off, but like off kilter. What? What's the deal with that? It's hard to tell if it's moved far enough. Okay, now that white line is just the white line from the edge of my camera. Okay. I need to do some adjustment on that webcam and make it look a little better. Alright, so we got rear end stuff to do, ABS stuff, tires. It lists the, wow. How many tires does this thing think I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It thinks I have 8 tires and 8 rims. Interesting. Well, whatever. Maybe it's because I broke them apart. Where's my pump? Okay, ABS pump, ABS module. I also need a fuel filter up front, don't I? Yes. Brakes, the pump, the module. Alright, throw those suckers in there. Okay, that should be it under the hood. Just brake stuff can get fixed. Alright, let me see. I can sell that. Oh, I haven't put the belts on. I need serpentine belt A and B. Serpentine belt A V8 and B V8. Forgot about that stuff. Oh, I need the power steering pump. I don't have one of those, do I? I do, actually. Warehouse. Power steering pump. There it is. That didn't cost me any money now. Alright. Belt. Tensioner. Belt. Roller alpha. Now that's done. Power steering pump. That's weird. Oh well, not a big concern. I deleted the text in the box and it didn't go away. Reassembly, that's tires that it's concerned about, so let's go to the back. Rear mufflers should both be at 47. Yep, so we'll reattach those. Rear shock absorber Bs, and then rear springs and spring caps. Shock absorber B, 2 of those. 2 of these caps right here. Spring. Need 2 of these. Oh, that's a shock absorber A. Whoops. It pays to pay attention. Alright, that's alright. B's come in common enough. Somebody will need some. New spring there, new cap there, rear sway bar B, and 2 rear sway bar B. Do I have one of those? No, I have a, this says sway bar B, but it doesn't say front or rear. I know I need 2 of these. Let's go check that sway bar and see what it is. Rear sway bar B. Awesome. I'm glad I checked. Put that in. Now we can put in those. It's over there. Rear drive axles. Oh, good. They got repaired. Excellent. Two rubber bushings. Do I have any? I have two. Alright, so now we're looking at brake discs, both at 47, the pads, both at 100%, and the calipers, which I know are at 47. Dang. Alright, so, in theory, that should be everything except the rims and tires. Classic rim. Rim, tire, rim, tire, rim, tire, rim, tire. No idea how many rims and tires there are on this thing. Okay. So we have rim, classic, 09. I know, right? And then we have off-road, tire, Bravo, and these are 275 50 R20s. I can do that. Let's get you some new tires, shall we, bud? Alright. Rims. He wants Classic 09. Classic 09. 4 of those at size 20. And tires. Off-road tire Bravo. That one. 4 of those at size 20. Width of 275. And a profile of 50. Nice. Alright, so let's put those tires back together. New rim, new tire. Yes, please. If you time it right, this doesn't really take that long. We'll pop another tire on there. Balancing takes a while in real life, too. So I can see why they did it like that. Pop this one on the front. This thing's gonna need oil. Oops, it goes back here. Okay, pop the hood, get in there. Everything's good. $31,000. Jesus. That was a ton of money. Alright, do we have any bonus cars? Ooh, an experience bonus. Take. And let's go ahead and take this story vehicle. Most expensive? I don't know. If it isn't, it's certainly in the top 5. Bought a car. Service guy said it was good. Says his car's having... Oh my god. Good lord. Yep, you got problems, sir. Alright, so let's sell all of this junk. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? Sell all junk. Yes. Rear shock absorber Bs go in here. What else did I pull out of there? I pulled out the sway bar B. Oh, Trolley, you have a good point. I could have probably repaired a couple of those, couldn't I? Oops! Sorry. What's wrong with you? Car is loud. Grinding from the gearbox. Well, that's easy. And this is an experienced vehicle. Car is loud. Okay, there's the loud parts. Let's take those out. Front exhaust pipe Bravos. Okay. Can't get a good angle on that. There we go. Starter's got to come off. Front exhaust pipe Bravo. No. Front exhaust pipe Bravo V8. 2 of those. And then I need the flywheel and all the clutch components. Starter back in. Transfer case. Short drive shaft. Long drive shaft. Hello? There we go. I can reach them. And that vehicle's done. Alright. Nice experience bonus off of that thing. No items to work with. Okay. Okay, so... let's take a look at this guy. Compression tester. Well, crankshaft's got to come out. We'll basically stop looking at parts at that point. That out. All this is going to have to come out to get to that crankshaft anyway, so we'll be able to tell what's broken. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. Oh, it's got a turbocharger on it. Yeah, let's take that off. That'll be a problem. And that. Do you have everything unlocked? Not everything. I've still got cheaper trips to the junkyards, 15% discount, instantly examine 20 parts, and good be lucky. So, okay. So, yeah, I have everything in the shop unlocked that is available. Everything else I need is just stuff, really. I know that sounds weird, but I know you know what I mean. I'm trying to work through the story missions now, because I want to get all of those done. I had a really big delay on those due to a bug that I was experiencing. So I feel like I'm really behind on story missions. Which sounds weird, because at level 35 I'm almost max level. But I'm only like 15 levels off, and there's not really anything to unlock. Engine head. Let's take the battery out. 14%. Actually, if the battery's at 14%, let's try this battery charger. Good to be lucky. Is that better finds at barns and scrapyards? I don't know. Charge the battery? Yes. Dude, you can watch this, the like bad appearance stuff disappear on the battery. Oh, nice. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to be under the car now. Let's take the starter off, because I might need that off at some point. I would have, now that you mention it, I hadn't even thought about that, Trolley, but now that you mention it, that's probably what it is. It's probably more and better stuff at the junkyards and the barns. Possibly also better, better chance to get stuff at lower price at auction. Oh, to get the crankshaft out, I'm going to have to take off the gearbox. So yeah, let's do that. Drive shaft comes out. And we're going to take out that gearbox. I feel kind of dumb for not thinking about that first. You say it, I'm like, oh my god, of course that's what it is. Aren't you ever going to get tired of doing the same thing over and over again? Eventually. I mean, you have to keep in mind, this is what you do at a job, right? You do the same thing over and over again, day in, day out. Does it ever get boring at work? Sure, it gets boring at work sometimes, but every once in a while you get a really interesting thing that comes in and you're like, wow. You don't play a game to feel like you're working? I do? That's what this is, right? I kind of feel like I'm working. But because it's in a game mode, it's more fun. Okay, so that came out. And that engine block does not need to be replaced, apparently. That is a common question I have been asked, and the answer will always be no on that one. Do I feel like I could fix my own car? Absolutely not. Broke that. I think that broke too. Shit. I could probably diagnose it a little better, sure. Now when I take it to my mechanic, I might be able to say, I think it has something to do with this. You changed your brakes Thursday. A friend did it for you, and it was basically the same, like with the same screws and everything. Cool. Oh, cool. New crankshaft. Exhaust section is trashed. Let's put the pistons in. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Do I think I could do some of the work on my car? Sure, I feel like I could do some of the work on my car. Would I want to? No. Not even close. Oh, that's right. I can't do that. Two pistons. I don't know which two pistons I need to replace, but because there's only two, we're gonna risk it. Pistons, pistons. That piston. Okay. So that one comes out. Let's take this one out. Put a new one in here. The old one there. Now it's the other piston. Okay. So it wasn't this piston, it was hello? It was that one. Okay. New one. Old one. Gotcha. Our engine head should be good. Camshaft, we have one good one. Alright. Man, this is gonna be annoying. Actually, the battery's good. I can pop that back in. You don't want to because it feels like work? I wouldn't say that. I don't want to because I don't trust my own handiwork. Like, if I were to change my own brakes, I would not trust my brake change. You know? I'll trust myself with other stuff, but not with something as dangerous as, you know, dying in a fiery ball because you didn't do something right with your brakes. I don't expect anybody to ever trust me for changing brakes, so I think we're good there. You also got, you may say if you don't trust yourself, no one will. You also have to know your limits. Don't try to do something that's beyond you and risk making it a bigger problem. Okay, exhaust manifold i4 turbo and intake manifold i4 DI. So I need a, aha, intake manifold i4 DI, exhaust manifold i4 turbo. Okay, intake manifold can be put on there. And the throttle, there we go. That's brand new. Power steering pump is good. Alternator is dead. Alternator, brake servo, and both ABS components. Check if you can fix any items. I already did. Everything else that needs to go back on the car is either A, already good enough, or B, cannot be repaired to the point that it's good enough. Okay. So a camshaft. Yeah, I can't repair that. Okay. Standard camshaft, I think. Alright, so let's look at the camshafts. Sorry, wrong menu. That one. That's good. Crankshaft pulley. Camshaft, it's unhappy with that. Okay, so we're gonna have to swap those. Oh, the gear is already on there. We're going to put the 100% there, and the 57 there. The cam gear. The exhaust manifold looks like a diaper. Well, that's the cover. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you. Cam gear. Oh, my God. Let's put a new cam gear on there. Does that match? Cam gear. Cam gear. Angry. Okay, swap those. This is why you find yourself just buying all new parts. When it's all like, oh, you have 2 of these things, but only one of them is bad, and you're just like, screw it. They're all going to be new. Engine head i4. Okay, that's... But the engine head cover i4, I'm going to have to purchase. i4 regular. You think you'll get a bonus if you can repair something that's not on the list? I don't think so. I've never, like, sat down and, like, repaired a... Oh, God. Let's just buy all 4. Three of them are bad. I'm not going to play, you know, pick and pull spark plugs to figure out which one it is. Same thing there. Just get 4 of those. Yeah, I do understand how that works that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way in the game. I think that they do that for, like, because it's cost prohibitive at the beginning of the game. Timing belt needs to be replaced. Because at the beginning of the game, you're going to find yourself going, okay, if I replace the brake pads on this car, I really should replace the caliper and the disc all at the same time, even if the caliper and the disc are almost perfect. Or vice versa. If the caliper is bad, you don't want to put a brand new caliper on a brake pad that's at 50%. You know, you want to go ahead and get a new brake pad in there, because the caliper is just going to crush that old brake pad. But I do have a water pump, but the wrong kind. Idler roller A, and then a water pump and a crankshaft pulley for an I4. Crankshaft pulley and a water pump, and then I need an idler roller A. But in this game, at least at the very beginning, you don't have a lot of starting capital for your mechanic shop, so they can't really force you to replace all the components that aren't technically required, because then it would get really hard at the beginning. What? Serpentine belt B. Oops, I bought the wrong belt. Serpentine belt B without a name. Do you feel like your memory improved by memorizing parts lists? No. Not in the slightest. Belt tensioner, I need a new one of those. Okay, that's all good. Everything else needs to be done from underneath, it appears. So let's lift this guy up. I'm going to need back under there at some point. The shopping list is currently broken in-game. It does not work properly. You can add items to your shopping list all day long, and the instant you try to remove one, the entire shopping list gets deleted. That means it does not work as intended, I'm sure. I also wish the shopping list would work from your inventory. Really? Will you? Okay. Oh! Crankshaft bearing caps. These are all good. Like, I wish your inventory, there would just be a button that says add to shopping list. So you could take off all the parts, hit add to shopping list, and then quickly go into your auto buy. Yeah, or an auto buy, exactly. Not necessarily auto buy, because I think that would be kind of cheap. But a list, and then once you get in there, well, I guess auto buy is a bad example then, because I think auto buy would be a little too easy. Maybe that could be like a level 50 perk. Auto buy, because by then you've, bought basically one of everything in the game. Front exhaust section turbo and an oil filter I4. Front exhaust section turbo. Oil filter for the i4. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It would be nice if your warehouse was easier to access while you were working on cars. Catalytic, middle muffler, exhaust pipe, rear muffler. I'm just gonna buy new. Exhaust. Catalytic, exhaust pipe, rear muffler, i4. Where's my middle? Middle. That was too low. That was too low. That was too low. Hey, look, I needed all of them. Alright, how are we looking for parts here? Fuel pump, turbocharger, serp belt A, engine block? Alt F4. Okay. I have a fuel pump. Hold on. Let me go get a fuel pump. God damn it. Ugh. Fuel pump. Jesus. Let's fix everything else. That way when I get there, I can just rage quit and throw the car out the window. Alright, what else did I need? Engine block, okay. Turbocharger, serp belt A. Oh, I'm gonna have to take those parts off. Why am I doing that? I won't have to take the fuel pump off, though. Alright. Disassemble. What is the engine block at? 34%. Book. Okay. Okay, you can unselect the engine block now, thank you. It's making the highlighting difficult to see. I don't disagree with you, Trika. You know, if I was working in a mechanic shop and put together an entire engine, and then my boss came over and went, hey, you know that engine block at the very bottom of everything? Yeah, we need to replace that too. Get to taking everything apart again. That would be 100% my fault. You wouldn't bill that to the client. He'd make the employee stay after hours. I'm gonna have to take the gearbox off again. Son of a bitch. You know, the employee would be punished by having to do it after hours, to stay late, fix the car before tomorrow. Oh, I gotta take the manifold off first? I didn't think that. I didn't think I had to do that. I don't think they'll do it, but maybe they could do it as like a, like you could choose harder difficulty. And it, like the hard difficulties, there was that feature. That would be kind of cool. I would play on a harder difficulty if they did that. Or a time bonus. I think that would... Time bonus I don't think would work. Unless you, again, it was an option on a harder difficulty. Alright, I'm gonna have to take that off. Is the starter already off? The starter is off. Okay, let's take the pistons out. Broken, good. Broken, good. Lift it back up. I mean, if we were basing this off of real time, then I would win every single time. Because there's no way an entire engine block dismount would be done in like 15 minutes. But if they did it based off of some game time limit at harder difficulties, that might be feasible. Flywheel out, and then we'll take out the crankshaft. We'll drop the car down again. What is holding the engine block? Oh my god. You'd be able to pull the engine block out with an oil filter attached? Come on. Engine block, 34%. Successfully rebuilt to 100. Awesome. Now it looks pretty. This guy's got a good looking engine now. Now I can put that oil filter back on too. How are you? Okay, that's broken. Good. That one should be good. And this one should be broken. Let's double check the pistons. They're happy. Excellent. Engine head. Well, see, that's the thing. Trika and MWR is... When you're looking at a vehicle, it says repair with minimal parts condition 100%. That means if the part is listed as a broken part, the replacement part has to be 100%. All story missions are 100%. The other cars that you like order, or not you order, they come in off of the road and they say, hey, my brakes are a problem. This will say like 57%. Then I can just go to the repair bench, repair it up to 57 or higher, and that's good enough. So if I get it to like 85, I can just stop. Oh, the turbocharger needs to actually be replaced. Yeah, you got to keep an eye on that. That got me the first couple of times because I was all like, why is this not working? Especially on story cars, I would get the base level for all of his parts is 57%. So I would like repair stuff to 60% and then wonder why it was still complaining about the parts not being good enough. And I was like, fool, it's better than what you got on there. And then finally I caught on to that percentage thing down at the bottom, and I was like, oh, I get it. Oh, that belt also needs to be replaced? I didn't notice. It's one of the last things I'll have to put on here, so I'll just wait until the end. Yeah, see, that fuel rail said 90, but that was because it was originally at the 57% or whatever, and I didn't have to repair it at all. But I accidentally clicked on it and repaired it, which could have been really bad, because if I had damaged the item rather than repairing it, then I would have had to replace it with a brand new one. This guy's like 90% of his engine is just completely brand new. At this point, you're going to need to break in your engine again, as though it were a brand new engine. Oh, yep, I see what you mean. Serpentine belt A, actually. Serpentine belt A. And yeah, belts can never be repaired, so don't even worry about going to look to see if belts can be repaired, because they can't. Okay, I think that's everything in there. I don't think you would want to repair an engine block, even if you could. You know, if your mechanic says the engine block needs to be replaced, but I tell you what, I can hit it with this hammer a bunch and put it back in there, I'd be like, maybe not. Maybe I'll just buy a new car. You know? Not that I would want to, but that front drive axle. That's replaced. That's replaced. What are we looking at for parts here? We are all done, my friends. But yeah, I tend to agree with you, Trika. I don't think they can actually just fix an engine block at your local mechanic. Alright, so let's put more oil in here. Get out of here. Oh, the starter is missing. Yeah, that's kind of important, I guess. Whew. Now, no items. Anything at 100%? Serpentine belt Bravo for an I4B. Okay, what do I got in here now? Can I sort by, that's arrival, condition, name, there we go. DC Typhoon, engine head I4B, engine head cover, fuel pump is gone, fuel rail is there, oil pan, 2 shock absorber Bs, the rod cap is still there, supercharger and water pump. So I need the Serpentine Belt B I4B to be added, and the fuel pump to be removed. Serp Belt B I4B. Okay. Trika, your parts list, sometimes I'll delete the name of a part and it won't purge it from the list. Your inventory tool. I don't know the reason, but I tried typing in there again and deleting it with delete and typing it in there again and deleting it with backspace, and it's still listing. I also tried to remove the amount, and when I hit tab, it put the amount back to 1. This Kieran is a limited edition. I bought it for practically nothing. Admittedly, it stood in a barn. But check if this price was a bargain or if it's scrap. No matter what you find, please pretty up my dream car. The cost is of no concern to me. Well, damn, if it's no concern. Blech. I like how this is his dream car. Alright, whatever. To each their own. Compressor. Pistons. Engine block is also good. Excellent. Hey, what's up, Platinum Maple? Wait, what did that say? Spray car with factory paint. Replace body parts. Okay. Try to exit and open again. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some people have modest dreams, like my dream computer is one that doesn't blue screen every half hour. Hey, don't worry about being late. There's no time to this. I mean, there is time, because eventually I'm going to stop, but you know what I mean. I was tending to stuff in Fallout 4. Yeah, excellent. Starter needs to be replaced. Fuel filter and fuel rail, but the pump is fine. Interesting list of broken... Actually, that clip? I don't know. What's the base percentage on this vehicle? Oh, it's 100%. Duh, it's a story car. Brake servo's got to get replaced. No, that's 43%. That's 43%. Okay, looks like 43% is the base. That filter's got to get replaced. %. Wow, ignition wires at 2%? See, that's the downside of, like, what I've found to be my own personal experience with, like, 90% of the mods I've ever used for any game, is they completely remove any of the challenge from the game. This new mod gives me a new weapon, and it kills everything in one hit. I'm like, that's not fun for me. At that point, it takes the fun out of the game for me personally, and the game just becomes boring. I didn't used to be that way, though. I used to be all like, makes the game easier, sweet, let's do it. That's 43%. That's 43%. Let's take off the timing cover. Most of this is probably going to be 43%. That's probably also 43%. I'm starting to think this is primarily a suspension issue, not an engine issue. There's very few things in the engine bay that were defective. I say defective like he bought it from the vendor. Whoops. That was a long stretch. Caliper's what I want. Look at all this. All this is 43. Huh. Well, that was 15. Looks like basically the entire rear end is garbage, though. Let's dismantle the transmission and the rear end. Those look the worst. Then we'll kind of adjust from there. Looking at the fuel pump on top of the gas tank. It looks okay, kind of. Yeah, this whole rear end is just completely... Hey, there's those rear shock absorber Bs I bought last time that I didn't need. Brake caliper is at 14%. Well, I mean, if the weapon one-shots people, yeah, crank the difficulty up, man. See if you can hack it then. Maybe it still one-shots people at higher difficulties. Nope, nope, don't go away. Okay. Okay, so that's a lot of stuff. That is the whole list. Okay. So it was primarily the rear suspension. Anything under 43 needs to go to 100. I can repair one thing. Okay, at least I repaired that. Okay. Coil, spring, rear drive axle. Okay. Coil, spring, rear drive axle. All the leaf components. Okay. Need 4 of those, 2 of these, solid rear control arms, I need 2. Oh, I need the rear shock absorber Bs, which are in my warehouse. I don't need anything else. Let's put the control arm on there. That shock absorber. That control arm. Now we'll do the plate and the U's. What's up, Zyled? Welcome back, friend. The better mechanic has arrived. Calling me out. Alright, so I need 2 rubber bushings, 2 rear axle knuckle housing C's. Two of those. Bushings, I need 2 of those. How much longer will I be streaming? A little over an hour. Like an hour and 20 maybe. Okay, this I repaired one of them. Let's put the knuckle back on there. Oh, you're saying I'm better at this game than the big streamer playing it right now? The waffle guy? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm better than him. I don't know him. Okay, I need 2 spring caps, 2 rear springs, and I need the actual cap. I also need a wheel hub 3. But I mean, thank you. I appreciate your support. That on. I didn't mean to zoom over here, but I did. So we'll just go with it. Put that cap on over there. Rear solid drive axle. Those are both at 43. That's sufficient. Okay, further along in the game. I'll accept that. Brake discs are both at 43. All the pads are at 43. 2 broken calipers. That's a bummer. I don't know where I got them. So let's just buy 4 new calipers. All the cylinders are good, though. No, get out of my face. Welcome, new followers. Enjoy the otter dance. Flywheel. Put all this stuff on there. Put the ring back on. The gearbox needs to be replaced. Do I have a spare one of those? It's just gearbox. No, I have a V8 OHV. Okay, so I'm gonna have to buy that. Whoops. What am I doing? I4 rear wheel drive. Did I get a new oil filter? I did not. Why would I not have done that? And eventually it'll let me select the drive shaft. Trolley had a good point. Can I repair it? I don't think so. Negative. Drive shaft. Let's get a brand new one of those. Climb back in there. Excellent. Starters from the engine bay. That's from the engine bay. Didn't have to take the oil pan off. What about the brakes? Vented discs, both at 43. Good enough for me. And the hubcap will go in. Let's zoom over there. Whoop. Leave the tires off. Oh, wrong side. Okay. That's 43. What was my starter at? 2! Jesus. Battery was at 43. Radiator, 43. Fans? Also 43. Excellent. Let's put all these pumps back in. Exhaust. Oh, that's the intake. Fuel filter. Okay. I'll make notes of what I need to buy here. An air filter, a fuel filter, a starter, an intake manifold. I have to get my head craned in there to see what it is. Hey, that belt works. What about this one? Yay! Okay. So I need a starter, the air and fuel filters, and the intake manifold, I4 MPI. Okay. Get the air filter, fuel filter, and the starter. If I can learn to spell. Pop that sucker on there. I also don't know if the fuel rail needs to be replaced. I think it did. The fuel filter, air filter, starter. Throttle needs to be replaced. And the fuel rail MPI, okay. Throttle I4. Ah. I keep clicking the wrong things. Okay. Didn't have to drain the oil. What else are we missing? Ignition wires. Gotcha. Gotta put the coil back on first. And I did not buy a new set of wires. Oh, spark plugs I guess should be put in. Those are useful. No, those were 2%. Ignition wires. It's an I4 sock, I guess? Nothing else looks like it. Yeah, it is. Okay. Replace body parts, change the oil, spray paint. Let's put new oil in here. Spray paint. I'll paint my car with spray paint. Alright. Oh, tires. Yeah, that's like a thing it's gonna need. I guess I don't have to leave the car to do this. Go like that. Okay, so let's move you back there. Welcome. Enjoy the otters. Body parts. Yeah, I know, right? Dang, lots of otters showing up now. Front window, rear window. Both left door windows and the front right door window. Oh, the front window's just gone. Oh. Oh, goodness. They are just gone. Okay. That'll do it. And the left tail light. Was that just missing as well? It is. Okay. This is a Kieran. K-I-E-R-A-N. Tablet. Here. Body. Alright, so we're going front window, rear window, front right door window, front left door window, front left rear door, and right tail light, I think. Ah, it was the left one. Damn. I have an extra tail light. Assemble. There we go. Left. Rear window. That one. That one. That one. And that one. How you doing now? Good. Spray with the factory color. Move. Paint shop. Gotta get around to that car too. Factory. Oh, it was just slightly off. I guess because it was sitting in some barn for a long time, it would get a little off, wouldn't it? Should be good. Drain oil and refill with new. Oh, I guess I didn't drain it. That's my fault. I'll just double up on his oil change there. I guess I just topped off his oil. I'm going to drain it all out. Drain that. Move it out of here. Get out of here. Okay. We got anything at 100% now? Let's sell all junk. That'll reduce it. Oh no, it sold my brake caliper. What? Man, why would you do that? It was 100%. Whatever. Okay. Water pump. Oh wait, hold on. Why is it not sorted by names? No, I don't want to do that. There we go. DC Typhoon, engine head, cover, fuel rail, gearbox V8 OHV, both of the oil pans. Rear shock absorber Bravos are gone. Rod cap, supercharger. Okay. So just the rear shock absorber Bravos. Why'd I sell the 100% taillight? Laziness, primarily. Okay, I'm going to close that and reopen it. Okay, yeah. I guess it just needed a refresh, Trika. Okay. So, what do we got in the way of vehicles here? No bonuses. No bonuses. Alright, well, we'll take the story car then. What's your deal? You need a new bumper. Replace body parts. Front bumper, front left fender for a Piccolo. Front bumper, front left fender. There. That was easy. My students are complaining about the clutch. Recently we had a small incident, a close encounter with the curb at a high speed. From that time, something began to drip. Please also check the general condition of the car and make sure my students wouldn't be afraid to drive it. Oh, wow. There are some significant problems with your vehicle, sir. Lift your A. Also, your tires are gross. Just the one? Well, all the tires are really bad. I think with this one, we're going to start with suspension. That rear sway bar looks really bad. Yeah. Yeah, there's some suspension issues here. Whoops. Make sure not to get turned around there. And that tire. Okay. So, the brakes also look pretty rough. Let's replace your brakes. That looks okay. Oh, the knuckle, lame. I have to take the whole thing apart to get at the knuckle. Yeah, to take all these apart. Boo! Alright, let's take that bushing out of there. Take the sway bar off. That needs to get replaced anyway. This arm needs to be removed. And now the knuckle can come out. Welcome! For all you new folks to my channel, if you're interested, I have a community Discord. You can do !Discord in the chat, and it'll get you a link to join if you want to hang out. That's good. That is a bad rubber bushing. That is also a bad rubber bushing. All the other bushings look okay-ish. Okay enough, at least. Okay. So let's head back up to the front. Wow, that looks rough. Let's dismantle that. Oh, it looks like some of the timing components are also damaged. Tie rods are going to have to come out so I can get the steering rack out. Over here. Okay. Oh, these shocks gotta come out too, that's right. Let's take that steering, or the sway bar. Drive axle can be removed. That shock's gotta come out. Oh man, look at that bushing. Yep, that's gotta get out. That's pretty rough. 5%, damn. Alright, starter's gonna come out from the engine bay. Oh wait, hold on. I can take this off. Where am I? I got turned around! Yeah, I know, right? Well, maybe the brake pads were worn off by the emergency stop they had to do. That's what I'm going with. Okay, throttle's gotta come out. Intake manifold's gotta be removed. Fuel rail, what's that at? 78. So I can put the fuel rail back. It's fine. Fuel filter, brake servo, battery. Battery's at 23. Let's go get that recharging. Let that sit there for a few minutes. Okay, ABS module's got to be removed. And the pump. Starter. Alright, now we can take the gearbox off. Yeah. The game doesn't exactly work on that level of realism, however. Maybe a water? Thank you. Looks like the pressure, or I'm sorry, the regular plate is pretty good. Yeah. But the flywheel is junk. And the oil pan is destroyed. Alright, so we need to drain that. Thank you. The garlic? Yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna get a visit from the Bagel Fairy. No complaints from me. 28%. How's everything under there look? Not bad. Alright. Let's get back at these timing components. It kills you that I call my wife dude. She don't care. We've been married a long time. Dude doesn't bother her. Sounds so off in my ears. I guess we're just cool like that. That's damaged. 35%. Radiator itself, though, looks fine. Alright, belt tensioner comes out of there. That belt. Idler roller A. Oh no, the belt's got to come out first. That's weird. Not used to that. And the crankshaft fluid. Okay. Other than that, let's take out these spark plugs just in case. 7. I'm glad I did. 13 and 16. Let's put the 78 back where it came from. I grew up on dude being used for a guy. Well, yeah, so did I. But I just call my wife dude. I don't know.
You call everyone dude now.
That's true, I do call everyone dude.
You'll call my mom dude. Even yours.
That is true. I do call my mom dude. Like, what's up, dude? She's like, hey. I don't think anybody I call dude is really that offended by it in real life. I call people whatever I damn well feel like at the time. Fair enough. Oh, I broke that fan. It's confusing. Nah, I get how it could be confusing at first. Because I just look off camera and go, hey, dude. And you think I'm talking to, like, if you don't know I'm talking to my wife, you think I'm talking to, like, my roommate or somebody else here with me. Repair chance 95. Why do I fail so much? I feel like I fail a lot more than 5% of the time. Alright, so I need 3 spark plugs, a belt tensioner, an air filter. Air filter, belt tensioner, and I'll sell those off. Air filter, belt tensioner. Okay. Matt called me tree sack. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
Tree cassette. Alright. Yeah, see, for the longest time, Eternal, any time I streamed, he'd show up and say morning. And it threw me off every time because I'm trying to, like, picture where in the world he's located. And I was like, I'd start streaming in the morning and he would say morning. I'd start streaming in the evening, he'd say morning. And I'm like, where the hell do you live, man? You seem to move around a lot. Serpentine belt A and B. Idle roller A. Serpentine belt A, serpentine belt B, idler roller A. Trying to remember something else I saw in there. He moves with the Earth's rotation. That's what I started thinking. Okay, radiator fan housing fan and a crankshaft pulley I4. Radiator fan housing fan. I also need clutch parts except for the plate. And I need the flywheel. That I got. That I got. Alright. I need the brake servo, a starter, and an ABS pump. Starter. Let me get a fuel filter. Starter, ABS pump, brake servo. 4 ignition coils, an oil filter, blue, and an intake manifold I4DI. Ouch, ouch, hold on. Okay, I4DI, get that. Oil filter, if I can learn how to spell, the blue one. Ignition coils. Front sway bar? I do not have one of those. Front sway bar. How many rubber bushings do I need? Oh, that's 6. 6 rubber bushings. Alright. Front drive axle Charlie's. Thank you. All right. Front drive axle Charlies, and then one other than one caliper, a full set of brakes. Front drive axle Charlies, and then a full set of brakes other than just needing one caliper. All right, so that's a good start. Let's start piecing some of this back together, shall we? Get into suspension. Oh, I didn't buy any of those springs. Dang it! I haven't done any of the rear stuff. I guess I just did all the front stuff. Okay, that's fine. Flywheel. Clutch plate, we'll use the one that came off of there. Release bearing, and we can put the gearbox back on. I'm gonna pop that on there. Front drive shaft, oh that's good. Drive axle Charlies, those are good to go. Front sway bar should be good. Okay, the new brakes are in. I don't know which brakes were damaged, so we're just going to pop some on here and see what the game says. Okay, these all need to be replaced. I know that for sure. These need to be 100s. That rubber bushing. And that rubber bushing. Let's get back over here. That brake disc. Brake pad. Caliper. Okay, the shocks I have not fixed. Did I get a new steering rack? Yes. Inner tie rods. Outer tie rods. Okay, that's all good. Let's drop this sucker down. Put some stuff in the engine. I think that's it. For the engine bay, at least. Okay. So, starter. There's two other components I haven't discovered yet, which is troublesome. I'm afraid they're going to be in a place that I have to completely dismantle again. Welcome, new viewers. That all seems okay. Oh. Like, I should be able to put the tire back on. I haven't bought any of this stuff. Okay. Let's see. I need... Top cap and the rear springs. Do the bottom caps both look good? I only see one. Maybe the other one's still on the car. Okay. Need two of those. Nope. Two of these. These were also completely damaged, so I'll replace those with new. Okay, yeah. One of the caps was still here. This knuckle has not been... Oh, it got repaired. Excellent. Rear shock absorber A. This arm. Awesome. This arm. Where's the spring cap go? Oh, there's a base arm over there. Okay. I need to put that bushing in. Gotcha. It's like, that's... I know I'm missing something. Okay. Rear sway bar A. Let's just buy two of those so I don't have to mess with which one's which. They're not that expensive. Alright, brake discs are brand new. Pads. Calipers. Let's put the used ones on. I don't know if that's good enough, but we're gonna find out. Oh, two wheel hub caps. Gotcha. Back over here. Wheel hub 3. Okay. bearing will go back in there. Brand new brake disc. Wheel hub cap. New pads. Used caliper. Alright, so let's take a look at the list. Still missing the starter, which is fine. The tires. Rim. Alright, cool. So the tires, rims, and the starter. Starter's from the engine bay, isn't it? Yes. Oops, wrong side. Okay. So we have a Rim Classic 02 and a standard tire. And we're looking at 175 65 R14. Okay. Let's get new stuff for that, shall we? Rims, we were the 02. Rim Classic 02. 14s. Tire, we're going standard tire. 14. 175 with a profile of 65. Not too bad. Just finished. Excellent. Now, I do realize there's still 2 parts in there I haven't found yet. However, I don't know where they are either. So we're going to have to hit this thing with some tests. To see if it will tell me. Okay. Do you have any oil? You're empty. Okay. Alright, so we're going to pop out of there, move you into the test path. Let's see if this can determine what the issue is. Okay. Water droplets on my desk. So everything is either 100% or 78. So that's good. Let's move you to garage entrance A. Let's hit this thing with more tests. That's all good. Does not have an OBD. Oh, it does. Well, hell, I stand corrected. Interesting. Let's drive this thing around the track and see if it pops up with anything else. There's a couple of things that the real track tests that the test track in the shop does not. It's wobbly. Dang. Ouch. What's up, Mr. Gecko? Sorry, I gotta not read chat while I'm trying to drive. Don't read chat and drive, kids. That's what I was thinking, but I've replaced both the sway bars, or at least the front and rear sway bar mains. Well, that's unfortunate. That didn't tell me jack. I don't want to repair that. I want to sell that. I'll keep the caliper. Okay, good. It didn't sell the caliper that time. Okay. What the heck is wrong with this car? The items are near the two serpentine belts, so they're going to be in the engine bay. Huh. And they're parts that I've not discovered yet, which means that I've not removed them from the vehicle. You look like Paul Giamatti. Yeah. Although, honestly, that's not the first time I've heard that. Yeah. He's a really good actor. I like him. Alright, let's take the timing cover off and see if there's anything hiding under here that I didn't remove. Oh, wow. Well, at least it's easy. Cam gear and a timing belt. Alright. That stood out like a sore thumb, didn't it? Is that everything? That's everything. Just gotta put these parts back on and we're good. How did it drive with all of it about to explode like that? Dude, you would be surprised. Alright, get out of here. $25,000. Wait. Oh, license plate is missing. No items. Oh, I gotta buy you a license plate. I'm sorry. I thought I had taken it off and then I remembered, nope. Where's the plain standard license plate? Magic. Alright, now you can get out of here. Orders. No bonus on any of those cars. So we have an Emden Lots GT turbocharged. Hi, it's me again with a new 4 wheels. The previous Bianco unfortunately lost with internet haters, but I bought a new one for grants. To me it looks like it's slightly gnawed by rust. I think you can handle such a trifle. While you're at it, check under the hood that everything works like it should. See ya. Oh, I did level up. I don't think there's a level 36 perk. No. I get no additional perks until 40. So it'll be a while before I get anything else. And the first thing I'm going to get is the 15% discount in shops. Because that's just a no-brainer. Dodge Challenger, no bonus. Wait, did I not take the story car? I thought I did. Damn. Twisting your camshaft in almost 3 places? Or into 3 pieces? I guess that would be 2 places. That's... Yeah, that's the whole... I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. Didn't think so. That's just difficult to look at. Replace body. Oh my god. I need all them body parts replaced, huh? Alright. First things first, compression tester. How far deep do I need to go? Not that deep. Fuel test. Get your plug wires right. OBD? Hey, look at that. Those are all good. Let's hit it with the electric meter. Cool. So it's all just mechanical parts, really. Okay, let's take that turbocharger off. That's obviously a problem. Everything back here looks okay. Battery looks alright. Air filter looks alright. Radiator looks okay. Alright, so let's climb up underneath this thing. Let's take all these tires off, because these tires are gross. Alright, so, looks like we got some significant brake problems. Take the wheel hub bearing off, the wheel hub, and the knuckle cover. Everything else back there looks okay. Okay, that all looks good. Basically need a whole new set of brakes on all 4 tires. That's not so bad, I can handle that. That's got to come out. That's got to be removed. Then we take this off. And then that knuckle cover. Take that piece of exhaust out. Come over here. More dancing otters. Welcome. This need to be replaced? No, apparently not. I thought it did. That's everything. Not too bad. This just appears to be wheels and body and a little bit of brakes. Not a really bad haul here, I must say. Repaired that. Repaired that. Alright, so I need a front axle knuckle cover. Wait, do I have a caliper? I do have one brake caliper in here, so let's get that. Brake caliper. Steel. Don't need anything else. So I'll get rid of that brake caliper. So I need 2 calipers and basically a full set of brakes after that. So let's just do that. Brakes, 2 calipers, 2 discs, 2 vented, 4 pads. Okay, caliper, caliper, disc, disc, vented. Where's the other vented? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where that one came from. Why not 4 vented? Because you only put the vented brake pads on the front wheels. You put regular brake, brake discs on the front wheels. You put regular brake discs on the back. Front knuckle axle cover and front exhaust section turbo. Front axle knuckle cover. turbo. I needed a turbocharger as well. Okay, why? I don't know. I don't work on cars. Wheel hub 3, 2 of those. Oh, that's true. If it's a front wheel car, you're going to need a front wheel drive car. The front wheel brakes need to be more powerful than the rear wheel brakes. Blub, 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 blub. Wheel hub 3. I need 2 of those. Okay. So let's go reassemble, shall we? That can go back in. Front axle knuckle cover can be reattached. Wheel hub. I'm not a mechanic, but I act like one on Twitch. It's true, man. Ask me about problems with your computer. I can help you with those. Ask me how to fix a car. I don't know. Throw rocks at it. Take it to somebody and tell them it's going bug 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 bug. See what they do. That's a good point, Eternal. Why are you gonna go and use physics? Whoops. Okay, that's good. That's good. The tires are okay. The turbocharger has to get added from the engine bay, so we'll do that later. I thought I had another caliper. Did I sell it on accident? Or are we still having the bug where you sell one thing and it accidentally sells another one? I want to sell the 15% brake caliper and it sells your 100 instead when you click on it. Or do I actually have the caliper? I do have the caliper. 100%. And when I try to attach it to the vehicle, it says 11%. Yep, and it looks 11%. That's frustrating. Now it calls it 11%. Okay. Still a problem with inventories displaying properly. What am I missing? Oh, duh. Bugs are fun, I guess. Alright, so now I just need tires, right? And the turbocharger. And I just need rims. It doesn't complain about the wheels. Rim Classic 06. Yeah, dismount. Yeah, the wheels all seem good. Rim Classic 06 17-inch. Move that. Take that one apart. Try repairing the rims. It's a good idea. Well, Eternal, I guess you could jack up the rims. Well, no, see, that doesn't make any sense either. I was going to say you could jack up the rims and buy new tires and put on top of them, but anybody putting tires onto dead rims would tell you you need to buy new rims. I can't repair the rims anyway. Felt kind of bad after I bought them and read your comment, lazy boy. Also, welcome, lazy boy. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. Balance that. Hey, Mom. Everybody, say hi to my mom. That bright light. Oh. Carol says hi too. Hi, Carol. Or, hey, dude. What's up, dude? Exactly. Who's Carol? Carol is my mom's niece. She's my cousin. Turbocharger and the exhaust manifold cover. Yes, thank you for that, Cappy. Carol is my mom's, not sister, I know that.
Relative?
They're related? We're family? Somehow? I don't know. Alright, move that car back to the entrance so that I can dismount these body parts. Because they are busted. Okay, wow, that is a lot of body parts. Alright, hold on. Dry erase board time. What is this? This is an Emden Lots GT. Okay, front bumper. Rear bumper. Sister niece, yeah. It's your sister mama. Front left door. Rear left door. Rear right door. Front left fender. Front right fender. It's almost cheap enough just to buy everything. Trunk window. Goodness. Front left door window. Left door window. Front right door window. Rear left door window. Rear right door window. What else we got? Front window, hood, and trunk. Front window, hood, trunk. Okay. So let's do that, shall we? Get out of the way, water bottle. So inconvenient. Alright, hood and trunk come off. Front and rear bumpers. Front left door, rear left door. That's right. That's left. I guess I could just do that, right? Because... Alright. Front left fender, front right fender. Good lord, just the general body condition is garbage. Front window. Rear... Wait. Rear left door, rear right door. But front right door stays, correct? Yes. Trunk window. Oh, the whole trunk came off. Okay. Rear left door window, rear right door window. Both front windows. Good lord. Alright, you know what we're going to do? Let's do this. I can't let this guy out of here without fixing that. Okay, go back to lifter A. I'll move this to lifter A. Now let's utilize the welder. Oh, so much better. Go back where you came from. You go back there. Alright. I couldn't just let that slide, right? Alright, so, tablet. Let's go back to the body spot. Lots GT. Isn't it the GT? Maybe it's just the Emden Lots. Yep, apparently it's just the Emden Lots. Okay. Front bumper. Rear bumper. Front left door. Rear left door. Rear right door. Front left fender. Front right fender. Trunk window. Trunk window. Front left door window. Front right door window. Rear left door window. Rear right door window. Front window. Hood and trunk. Good lord. Okay. Reassemble. Put the bumper on. Trunk. License plate. Left trunk light. Right trunk light. Trunk window. I don't know why it didn't ask me to replace those lights. They are terrible as well. Put the side mirror back on. Put the window back in. Okay, front bumper. We're gonna go with fender. Hood. Front window. License plate. And side fender. Okay, how's this looking now? Body parts. Good. I think we're done. Oh, I need to give it oil. That's fine. I can do that here. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's fine. It's empty. There we go. Much better. Alright, you're good to go. Get out of here. No items to repair. We're gonna sell all that junk. Made 145 bucks off of it. That's all good. Alright. So, you didn't have to paint it? Yeah, I don't know why they didn't ask me to. I mean, I could have, technically. I've done that before. I've painted cars when it didn't ask me to, just because I wanted to. Bolt Atlanta. I just returned from a long trip. It went without any surprises. Please check the general state of the car. Really? You got problems, man. Move to lifter A. Alright, this vehicle, everything is broke. So, we're going to do this vehicle next. We're going to take off the fender, the door, the window, and the hood, headlights, bumper. Sorry, let me get the bumper off of there. Door. Can I take that window out? Oh, dude. Okay. That's looking okay. Peeling all that stuff off of there. Alright, let's get all new body parts for the Sakura Moon. Okay. And we can reassemble those. Why didn't I try to repair those first? Let's just pretend like I wouldn't have been able to. So I don't feel so dumb for that. You're replacing 98% parts? This is my car. This is not a customer's vehicle. This is my vehicle. And thus, it's getting really good parts. It's my car! My car! Yeah, I know, right? It's all like, back off! What the heck is that? Red Dot City? At least store the 98% ones for later. Bro, I'm lazy. Let's get some Kentucky plates. I don't know why. They got the little horse on it. Looks neat. Okay. So the body is good. Can I repair these parts, actually? Some of them. We're going to sell the windows. Actually, I'm going to sell everything that's not 100%. And we'll keep everything that is 100%. Okay. So that's most of the actual physical body parts. Okay. Now we're going to move it into the paint shop. What color should I paint this car? It looks like a Mercury Cougar. Pearl? Purple? Oh. Saturation is heavy, brightness. Okay, so here we go. Starting at red. Metallic blue, like a deep blue? Like a that? Like that? Dark ass purple?
You can't have everything.
Yeah, not all of my cars can be purple, guys. I love purple more than the majority of people, but I want to mix it up a little. That blue looks pretty good. Ah, that is hard to look at. That is so blue. Alright, so move this car back to lifter 3. Max Stacks. Have you been here before? Or have you seen my other purple car that I've got? You should have all your cars purple. Okay, so let's raise this up even more. We're going to do suspension work first. It's your first time here? Okay, cool. Check this out. Am I a mechanic? Absolutely not. Not even close. No, I'm a nerd. Alright. So I've got this. This is what Trika didn't see earlier. I've got this matte black truck, which looks awesome. Black rims and giant ass tires. Although for some reason the game won't let me put in a rear bench seat anymore. It wants me to put in like the brown one that came with it. But there's a black one that this car can use. It won't let me put it in there. But anyway, I've also got this. This is the very first car I did. This Bolt cape. Oh. Oh, look at that. Look at that purple. That's a nice purple, isn't it? Oh, I love purple. I think you can tell by the outline around my webcam. It just looks nice inside. Oh, so nice. And once I finish the Sakura Moon, which is inside, we're going to work on this thing. This, Smith 1500? Yeah, Smith 1500. This is going to be the next one we do. I wish I could replace the side panels with wooden. Dude, if I could make these wooden side panels, that would be sick. Alright. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to ask me for purple. I am down with the purple. Hey, more otters. How am I level 36 with only 3 cars? I just haven't. I focused more on customers than myself. That's also why I have $700,000 in the bank right now. Whereas most people would probably be hovering around 3 and have like 10 cars in there. Actually, I have 4 cars. I have 3 in the parking garage and 1 here. Alright, so the body is perfect on this vehicle now. I think the next thing we'll do is we'll do the suspension and exhaust and tires and wheels. And then we'll drop it down and dig into the engine and fix that up. But I think that's going to be it for me for today. For all the new folks that are here in the chat, if you do an ! Discord, we have a community Discord server. I am a Twitch affiliate, so you can subscribe, but you don't have to be subscribed to get into the Discord. So feel free to join if you want to come and hang out with everybody else in the community and a whole bunch of like my personal friends and stuff like that. And we'll get in that way. I also post in Discord as well as on my Twitter when I'm getting ready to stream. So I'll post it in there. I have Twitter and YouTube links below as well if you want to follow there. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, Mom.